Namaste, good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. I am your host for today, Neha Sareen, and let me begin by saying thank you for having me here today because it's truly such a pleasure to host this very special event for each and every one of you. I assure you what you will witness here today will be a new milestone in technology and innovation brought to you by Samsung in partnership with Axis Bank and Visa. So without further ado, because I know everyone here is very excited to know what we have in store for you, and for those who do have a slight inkling, I know you have the goosebumps just like I do. So to share his vision here with us, please join me in welcoming on stage Mr. Ken Kang, President and CEO, Samsung Southwest Asia.
Namaste. Good afternoon. A very warm welcome to our friends from the media, our partners from Axis Bank and the Visa. As today is a very special day for us at Samsung, I thank you for taking our time to join us. Now this Diwali is already arrived. As a festival time in India, we can feel the festivals in the air, music, colors, the fun, the family bonding, and the shopping as well. As a time when you young people express themselves and celebrate their successes. It's also shopping time for everyone. At Samsung, we believe in transforming the life of our consumers with the power of innovation. What we are announcing today is an innovation that will make your shopping experience exciting. It's not just smart and easy way to buy your favorite Samsung product. It's also rewarding. An innovation that will give the control in your hands. It's really my pleasure to introduce Samsung Axis Bank credit card powered by Visa. Thank you. We have packed it with attractive offers that will delight you. It's right on your pocket and add a style to your buying like never before. Our co-branded credit card has been made possible with the support of our partner Axis Bank and Visa. I really thank them for being part of this journey. Thanks for the Amritab and the Sandeep and all our teams and your teams. Now, with the new Samsung Axis credit card, we are committed to the India and to powering digital India. Thank you. Dhanyawad.
Thank you, sir, for setting the tone to this very special event and for sharing the innovation with this wonderful audience, the details of which I know you're eager to know more about, and they will unravel on this very platform, but in a short while from now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to now invite on stage Mr. Amitabh Chaudhary, Managing Director and CEO, Axis Bank.
Namaste, good afternoon, everyone. My friends from Samsung team, my friends from Visa and from Axis. India is headed for interesting times. It is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, and it's well on its journey to becoming a 5 trillion economy. On the other hand, even in the face of global headwinds, the Indian economy has been resilient so far, and its underlying growth momentum has held on well. Till now, it is visible across a number of nominal and real growth indicators like GST collections, manufacturing and services PMI, port and railways freight traffic, domestic passenger air traffic, etc. Rising income levels and aspirations in semi-urban and rural markets provide a great opportunity for all Indian businesses. India has witnessed a rapid growth in consumer spends, driven primarily by digital payments, and by 2026, we expect 2 out of every 3 transactions to be via digital modes of payment, compared to 40% in financial year 2022. RBI interventions like central bank digital currency and the push from government towards higher digital adoption on the one hand, and ecosystem levers like simplified customer onboarding, ease of credit access for merchants, higher consumer awareness, and greater merchant acceptance on the other side point to the confidence in these growth estimates. This further reinforces the opportunity ahead for the industry, which is already seeing a surge in global and Indian players driving innovative offerings, UPI adoption, and user-friendly interfaces. Also, we have been seeing some rapid fundamental shifts, especially in the banking and financial services industry, led by big trends like consumerization and digital disruption. With these evolving trends in the background, the large private banks like us have been making investments to improve their operations and modernize their core technology architecture. However, I believe that the real differentiation would come from being distinctive and developing exclusive, customized products led by innovation. Axis Bank is highly focused on growth in digital payments across UPI and cards, with a market share of 15% in UPI in the last quarter. Close to 5.6 million non-Axis Bank customers are using Axis Mobile and Axis Pay apps. We were the first bank to go live on the account aggregator framework and have launched several use cases in loan acquisition of personal loans, auto loans, credit cards, etc. In the last few years, we have lifted the growth trajectory across various retail segments and now have strong market position in multiple businesses. In credit cards, we continue to be ranked 4th largest with over 17% incremental market share in the last 6 months and 12% market share on a period-end basis. We are gaining market share as we move along. In merchant acquiring business, we are now the 2nd largest player, up from rank 4th in March 2021. Our Burgundy, which is our the wealth franchise, our AUM has grown 3 times in the last 5 years, and we are 4th largest player in the wealth management business. Once we acquire Citi, we'll be the 2nd largest player. On the payment side, we continue to have strong positioning with 16% market share in UPI and 15% in mobile banking. With COVID behind us and the consumer sentiments increasing and improving, we witnessed record credit card spends in Q1, and that trend is expected to continue and is holding firm. Consumer confidence is evident from the fact that discretionary spends have continued to witness strong growth. Travel, dining, consumer durables, and hotels continue to see a good spend growth. We are therefore also confident of a good festive season ahead, as pointed out by Mr. Kang, and expect strong business growth in the next few months. Our focus on the cards business has only increased over the years, and I believe one of our strong points as a bank is that our credit card story is backed by several robust partnerships, with 1/3 of the credit card sourcing being contributed by co-brands. The share of card payments in total payments ecosystem in India continues to be much lower than most other markets, and this colossal opportunity can be leveraged only with innovative products that are relevant to customer needs and provide ease of discovery and flawless user experiences. Coming to the consumer electronics industry in India, it stands at $30 billion, and there is need for product focused on this consumer segment. Approximately 5 to 6% of credit card spends currently are contributed by this category, which is very strongly linked to key purchase cycles such as festive seasonal campaigns. Samsung is one of the biggest names in this segment and is at the forefront of bringing innovation, innovative products with huge distribution across online and offline channels. We are thrilled, delighted to partner with this electronics giant on a truly consumer-focused value proposition, strongly backed by a seamless product experience. Axis Bank has a full suite of cards. As being a full suite of cards and payments player, we continue to hold innovation as an important tenet of our business. Our focus is to offer product propositions that cater to our customers' ever-evolving needs and give them a seamless experience. Through this co-branded credit card, in partnership with Samsung India and Visa, we are reiterating our commitment to drive access to formal credit in India, tapping the wide reach of Samsung India that extends beyond Tier 1 cities, and we believe this will go a long way to aid our objective of card penetration into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Chaudhary, for sharing that very inspiring Axis Bank growth story and for giving us an inkling of this wonderful collaboration and partnership between Samsung and Axis Bank. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome and invite on stage Mr. Sandeep Ghosh, Group Country Manager, India and South Asia, Visa Group.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I must say it is wonderful to be able to have in-person events like this. It's been a very, very challenging last couple of years for all of us in this market. And so absolutely delighted to be here. And special thank you to our partners at Samsung and Axis Bank for making us part of this wonderful launch. The rise of real-time payments in India, the surge in e-commerce and digital transactions, phenomenon like scan to pay, tap to pay has effectively led to the democratization of digital payments. This is no longer something which is the phenomenon limited to a certain set of consumers, specific demographics, parts of the country. This has proliferated and become ubiquitous. The next phase in India, we believe, we will witness what we call the democratization of consumer credit. We today have roughly 80 million odd credit cards in the country, and about 45 million of these are unique card holders. Now, if you look at the opportunity, there are potentially 220 million people out there in India who are eligible for credit. Also, if you compare with some of the other markets in the world, against the 80 odd million credit cards that you have in India, China has close to 900 million credit cards. And this is despite the proliferation of wallets in China. What this basically tells us is there is a substantial runway for growth when it comes to credit cards in this country. We reckon that spends like travel, consumer electronics, consumer durables, food and dining, groceries, etc., will increasingly move to credit cards as a means of payment. And you will also see options like buy now, pay later grow in this market. The age of co-brands is here. As Amitabh pointed out earlier, today, for us at Visa, 1 out of 3 new credit cards issued are actually co-brands. We truly believe that the time for co-brands has come in India. And what co-brands do is basically focus on and cater to evolving consumer needs with curated value propositions. We now have the coming together of 3 very, very trusted brands in the country, Samsung, Axis Bank, and Visa. And we truly believe that you will now hear about a very, very unique and differentiated credit card proposition. And this is really targeted at consumers who are seeking smarter ways to pay and looking to extract greater value from their spends and purchases. On that note, and without further ado, because I'm sure we are all eagerly awaiting to hear about the card and how it is going to make a difference to the lives of consumers, I simply want to extend On behalf of Visa, our heartiest congratulations to the Samsung team, to the Axis Bank team. We are absolutely delighted and extremely proud to be your partner in this journey. And really, here's to 1 million cards to come in record time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ghosh. As he just mentioned, the age of co-brands is truly here, and we're all very excited to see how Axis Bank and Visa will bring a solidarity to this amazing initiative by Samsung. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming on stage Mr. Manasvi Videra, Head Payments and App Business, Samsung India.
Good afternoon, everyone, and once again, a very warm welcome to all of you. It's our pleasure and privilege to have you here at the launch announcement of the Samsung Axis Bank credit card powered by Visa. Now, I'm sure you're all keen to know about the benefits and the features that this card offers. But before that, let's take you on a short journey of how a power-packed co-brand card proposition is built. We at Samsung, along with our partners, Axis Bank and Visa, have worked together to build a set of breathtaking features and benefits that will provide maximum value to our consumers. To tell you more about some of the success pillars and deep insights that have gone into the value proposition of this card, I'd like to invite from Visa, Shailesh Paul, VP and Head, Merchant Solutions and Sales, India and South Asia at Visa. Shailesh.
Thank you very much, Manasvi. And hello, everyone. I'm Shailesh. I work at Visa, and I lead the seller and enabler side of the business. So I want to start with a question. How do you improve the customer experience and yet find an opportunity to grow the business? The answer, one of the answers, is through co-branded cards. What we're witnessing today is a breakthrough as it relates to co-branded cards in India. A little while earlier, we heard that co-brands have come of age in India. That is very much true. We've had several co-brands in the country, in India, spanning a spectrum of merchant categories. But it's the first time that you have a large electronics major putting out a focused co-branded card proposition for the customers in India. And which is why we think the Samsung co-brand, which is being launched today with Axis Bank and Visa, is a breakthrough product. There are 3 reasons we think customers will favor this co-branded product and why this product will be very successful in the marketplace. Number 1, this co-branded card is based on the universal principles of a successful co-branded card. The card is addressed to the right segment, people that love their gadgets, people that love Samsung, people that love Axis Bank. It has a great value proposition, but a little more on that later when Manasvi comes back and reveals the proposition for the product. The third, that is that it's going to be available through the channels that customers like to access, be it in the stores, or be it online, or through the app, and perhaps a little more innovation that we'll see coming soon as well. And then the last piece is that it gets communicated in the right channels, so social digital marketing in addition to legacy channels. Reason number 2 is that this product is based on insights that are deep and that are local. Some of the things that we've looked at when we designed this program, helping out Samsung and Axis. Number 1, that customers in India love their electronics. We buy them often. 3 in 4 customers will buy one every year. That they'll spend a reasonable amount of money on them. 40,000 rupees per gadget, customers will spend, 60% of customers will spend as much as that as well. Customers will do a lot of research on their gadgets before they actually buy it, and then they'll pay through digital means. 64% of customers will tend to make their purchases through digital means. And all of these customers will find the best deals, including on their credit cards, and then they'll make their final purchase. Reason number 3 is that this card utilizes the brand assets, the value propositions, and all of the expertise of all 3 partners to make this the best possible product for Indian customers. On the screen over here is just a little display of some of the Visa assets that we will deploy, including our brand, including our products, and importantly, including our innovation. We're super excited with the launch of the Samsung Axis Bank Visa card, and we're thrilled to be a partner to both of these leading companies in the world. And I just want to say thank you for being part of this exciting occasion for us. With that, I'm going to hand it over back to Manasvi. Thank you.
Thank you, Shailesh. Thank you, Shailesh, for those amazing insights. Now, we are all aware that digital payments in India are growing leaps and bounds. Consumers look for payment options that are convenient, but also relevant to them. And as consumer preferences evolve and consumption patterns change, it is key for us to deliver products and services that add value to their lives. And to tell us a little more about this evolution and how the Samsung Axis Bank credit card is poised to be an industry-leading solution, I would like to call upon our next presenter from Axis Bank, Sanjeev Moge, President and Head, Cards and Payments at Axis Bank.
Good afternoon and warm welcome to everybody. People from Samsung, people from Axis Bank, people from Visa, and of course, all the friends from the media community over here. What I'll do is just talk through some of the key points about digital payments, how a consumer looks at a co-brand, and then finally, why this particular category. Indian economy now has crossed $3 trillion. End of December 2021, we crossed $3.2 trillion. Now, all of these are backed by core economic activity happening, whether it's manufacturing, whether it's services. Payments becomes important because payment signifies consummation of a commercial transaction. What we've done over here is just look at data of digital payments initiated by a customer. So we've kept out RTGS, NEFT. This data over here, the 100 lakh crore that you see in 22, is just UPI, credit card, debit card, and Aadhaar-enabled payments, all payments initiated by a customer. That number now constitutes 41% of Indian GDP as of end of 21. This number has grown from 17 to 26 to 41. So while the Indian economy is growing at 6 to 7, and that's a pretty healthy number itself, digital payments are growing at 66. What it does essentially is deepens the Indian economy, more economic activity happening. Second, it actually formalizes it as well. If this payment is happening digitally as opposed to cash, at all points of time, it is formalizing the economy. One of the means used for digital payments is credit card. And over the last few years, Sandeep spoke about it, Amitabh spoke about it, co-brands have taken root. Now, why consumers look at co-brands? Essentially, three very simple points. Can I get something that benefits, that suits my lifestyle as I like it? It could be airline for me, it could be fuel for somebody else, it could be electronics for somebody else. I don't want to go to a bank branch during restricted hours and say, now I want to apply for a card. Can I get it when I want it? More importantly, can I get it where I want it? I am on a particular platform. I am loyal to this platform. Can I get my card here? Last one, can I get it seamlessly? I apply now. Can I get it very, very seamlessly? These are three things consumer looks at, and these are insights that have gone into developing the co-brand that we're going to launch today. Where do we all spend our money on a credit card? We spoke about how digital payments are important. We spoke about why people look at co-brands. But where do all of us spend our money? And as the Indian economy grows, obviously disposable income is also growing. An important category we all spend on, for example, is fuel. Many of us now buy online, which is e-commerce. Many of us spend on travel. Some of us have come in for this event traveling, so that's an air travel over there. Some of us spend on ground travel. All of these categories are there. And these categories could be online, offline. In many of these categories, co-brands have been launched. So do you have airline co-brands in India? Yes. Do you have a fuel co-brand? Yes. Telco co-brands, utilities, e-commerce. Very surprisingly, a large spend category, and Shailesh spoke about it earlier. It's a very large spend category, close to 6 to 7% of spends today go into electronics. But as of now, there is no co-brand in this territory. That's where what we have looked at is launching a co-brand with leading global player and leading player in India, which is Samsung, a player which has worked on innovation all along and built a sizable market share globally and in India, and with another partner which is leading network, the biggest network globally and in India, which is Visa. That's what we are going to launch today. More details on this will follow as Manasvi takes over. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Thank you. Thank you, Sanjeev. Now, after hearing from our speakers from Visa and Axis Bank, I'm sure that our audience is eager to know the end result of all of these learnings and insights. So without keeping the suspense going any longer, let's dive right into the value proposition offered by the Samsung Axis Bank credit card. We're thrilled to share that the Samsung Axis Bank credit card will be available in 2 card variants powered by Visa, the Signature variant and the Infinite variant. Both variants, Signature and Infinite, hold your breath, will offer a massive 10% cashback across Samsung products and services. This 10% cashback will be available on all Samsung products, including mobile devices, tablets, laptops, wearables, and of course, also on our consumer electronics products like televisions, washing machines, air conditioners, refrigerators, you name it, the entire range. Now you will have even more power and freedom to choose the products that suit you the best, with even more savings. As another industry-leading initiative, the 10% cashback would also be applicable across the entire range of Samsung services, such as service center payments, Samsung Care Plus mobile protection plans, and extended warranties. Can this get any better? Yes, it can. What's even more exciting is that this 10% cashback would be applicable over and above all our existing offers on both EMI and non-EMI transactions. Let me explain. Across our products, we have ongoing attractive offers, EMI offers, upgrade offers, product-specific discounts. The Samsung Axis Bank credit card holders would be able to enjoy the 10% cashback in addition to all of these offers, which means double the benefits. Further, to offer choice and convenience to our consumers, we have ensured that the cashback is available across multiple channels of purchase for our consumers. The 10% cashback on the Samsung Axis Bank credit card would be applicable on our offline stores where card payments for Samsung products are enabled through Pine Labs and BeeNow payment interfaces, online on Samsung.com, which is our e-store, and the Samsung Shop app, also on Flipkart, and of course, at Samsung authorized service centers. Lastly, and most importantly, the 10% cashback on the Samsung Axis Bank credit card will be available all year round. Yes, you heard that right. This is not a limited period promo or offer, but a core benefit and USP that the Samsung Axis Bank credit card offers. Whether it's a celebration or an occasion when you're deciding on a gift for a loved one, or a festival when you're buying products for yourselves or your homes, now there's no more waiting for a sale on your favorite gadgets. Your decision to choose or upgrade to the best Samsung products and services just got easier. On the Signature variant, the Samsung Axis Bank credit card holders would be able to avail a cashback of ₹10,000 annually with a monthly cashback limit of ₹2,500. And on the Infinite variant, the card holders would be able to avail a cashback of a whopping ₹20,000 annually with a monthly cashback limit of ₹5,000. What's more is that there is no minimum transaction value, so the card holders can get 10% cashback on even the smallest of Samsung purchases, be it for service payments, accessories, or insurance. So now, to recap, with the Samsung Axis Bank credit card, the 10% cashback is applicable and available across the whole gamut, across the whole range of Samsung products and services, over and above all offers, and all year round. And there's more. In addition to the 10% cashback, both card variants offer tremendous value through a host of other benefits. Both variants come with welcome benefits of Edge reward points, which the cardholders will earn on completing the first 3 transactions of any value on their card. The signature variant cardholders will get 2,500 Edge reward points worth rupees 500, and the infinite variant cardholders will get 30,000 Edge reward points worth rupees 6,000 as welcome benefits on their cards. For all spends made outside the Samsung ecosystem, there's value to be had as well. The cardholders here as well will earn attractive Edge reward points. For every rupees 100 spent on the signature variant, cardholders will get 5 Edge reward points worth rupee 1 on both domestic and international spends. For every rupees 100 spent on the infinite variant, the cardholders will get 5 Edge reward points worth rupee 1 on domestic spends and 15 Edge reward points, 15 Edge reward points worth rupees 3 on all international spends. And further, to provide even more value to the cardholders on everyday spending, we partnered with the best of the best across categories like food delivery, fashion, health, wellness, grocery, and home services to provide accelerated rewards to users when they spend at these select merchants. On spends made at Zomato, Myntra, Tata 1mg, Big Basket, and Urban Company, for every rupees 100 spent, signature card holders will earn 10 Edge reward points worth rupees 2 and 15 Edge reward points worth rupees 3. Now moving on to the next feature, for the travel enthusiasts and frequent flyers, both card variants come loaded with complimentary airport lounge access. Annually, the signature card holders can avail 4 domestic lounge accesses, and the infinite card holders can avail 8 domestic airport lounge accesses and 6 international airport lounge accesses powered by Priority Pass. And for those who are the foodies who love dining out, both signature and infinite card holders would be able to enjoy Axis Bank offers on Easy Diner. Additionally, the infinite card holders would also get a complimentary Easy Diner Prime membership for 1 year. And finally, to complete this list of amazing features, both signature and infinite card holders can enjoy a fuel surcharge waiver of 1% up to rupees 500 monthly. Now, isn't that a power-packed value proposition? To reiterate, 10% cashback across Samsung products and services, over and above all offers, all year round, and a host of rewarding experiences and benefits even when the consumers spend outside the Samsung ecosystem. All of these exciting features would be available for a fee of rupees 500 plus taxes on the signature variant and rupees 5,000 plus taxes annually for the infinite variant. The joining fee, of course, is applicable for the first year. The annual fee is applicable for the second year, but that can be waived off if the card holders achieve certain spend thresholds. Now we bet you can't wait to get your hands on the Samsung Axis Bank credit card. Well, the good news is that applications are opening soon. Till then, the consumers can visit the dedicated Samsung Axis Bank credit card microsite on samsung.com to register their interest, and we will notify you when the applications open. We hope you enjoyed going through the presentation of the features and benefits as much as we did in curating these and putting these together. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Manasvi, for sharing those delightful features and offerings of this product here with us. And just going by the wonderful response that we've received from this audience, it was clearly very well received. Ladies and gentlemen, the Samsung Axis Bank credit card powered by Visa is truly an exciting initiative that dares to dream, dares to inspire, dares to innovate, and dares to be different. So without further ado, my dear friends, we present the Samsung Axis Bank credit card powered by Visa. have on stage Mr. Ken Kang, President and CEO, Samsung Southwest Asia, Mr. Amitabh Chaudhary, Managing Director and CEO, Axis Bank, and Mr. Sandeep Ghosh, Group Country Manager, India and South Asia, Visa Group. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Samsung Axis Bank credit card powered by Visa. Can we have the audio visual, please?
सैमसंग का क्रेडिट कार्ड भी आता है?
नया सैमसंग एक्सिस बैंक क्रेडिट कार्ड।
अच्छा, और क्या-क्या मिलता है?
कैशबैक सैमसंग के संग, कैशबैक सैमसंग लेकर सारे प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज पर फोन, टीवी, रेफ्रिजरेटर।
अरे दिल करे मेरा ना going away, पैसा भी अब मैं करूँगी save। सैमसंग के साथ
पैसे अब मैं करूँगा सेव। स्वाइप करते हैं सब परचेज।
नया सैमसंग एक्सिस बैंक क्रेडिट कार्ड जो दे 10% कैशबैक हर सैमसंग प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस पर एक्सक्लूसिव बेनिफिट्स के साथ। तो अब आप भी करोगे ना?
Wonderful. The response says it all. The power-packed features and delights of this truly exciting initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, the Samsung Axis Bank credit card powered by Visa. I'd also like to thank our partners here today, Axis Bank and Visa and their teams. And the wonderful audience who's here with us today. You've taken out the time to join us here, and we can't thank you enough. I'd like to request our friends from the media to stay back here for the interactions, and to all our other guests joining us here today, do join us for lunch at the pre-function area. That's all from me, your host Neha Sareen, and until we meet again, bye-bye.